What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? David here, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, the setup is a little different. Not much has changed. My desk is now able to lift up, so I'm standing in my videos, which is awesome. You have a new view as well. You can see my shelves back there. Oh my god, back there. Yeah, cool stuff. Now you may ask yourself, why are you talking about Soul Hackers 2 and its DLC again? And hey, I'm excited. I'm part of the hype train for Soul Hackers 2, and I want to talk about it a little more. But specifically, the reveal of the story DLC for Soul Hackers 2, and how I think it's misunderstood by the fan base, in my opinion. Let's get right into the swing of things, but before we do, if you were not aware, I am currently running a giveaway for a physical collector's edition PS5 version from Japan of Soul Hackers 2. If you want to get a chance to win, all you have to do to enter, click the link down in the description below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. You have to fill in a few information. You can also follow me on Twitter for additional entries. And if you are the winner, I will contact you at launch by email saying that you won. Free shipping is included. Good luck. But without any further ado, let's just jump right into the topics for this video. Alright, so I'll just get this straight out of the way. I'm not just simping for the game, I'm not praising the Day 1 DLC, and I'm not going to buy all the DLC at launch. Just wanted to put this disclaimer out there. There is some things that makes absolutely no sense and that I will never support from Atlus. That being some of the demons that are locked behind a paywall at launch. I think that is problematic. A New Frost demon, being the Ion New Frost, locked behind DLC is terrible. The Frost, the Jack Frost, and the Frost family, they're some of the most popular characters in SMT. Jack Frost is the mascot of Atlus, so to block a New Frost from players at launch behind a paywall is a shady practice. Some of the popular demons like Mara, or you can even get Nemesa in the game, locked behind DLC, which is a fan favorite from the first Soul Hackers game. I am not going to support any of that. If you do, that's fine, but I personally feel like this is a bad business practice. Same thing for the Persona 5 DLC costumes being locked behind the digital version of the game. In my mind, that makes zero sense. Just to give an example, I'm spending $500 Canadian on a Japanese collector's edition. I'm also buying one for a giveaway, and I also spent almost $300 Canadian on the Western collector's edition of Soul Hackers 2. I'm a big Atlus fan, okay? Now, I spent about $500 on that game, and I'm not gonna get the DLC. I'm not gonna get any of it, except if I pay for it. Which, again, shows that there's a problem, and I fully get that. This video is focused on the last DLC, the last major one, which is the Story DLC. And that DLC is the bonus story arc, The Lost Numbers. And I think the community is misunderstanding this DLC. Here's how Atlus describes it. It's basically a bonus story arc about Nana, a brand new devil summoner character. So a new character is introduced, and it's basically her story arc, and it will also grant access to a new dungeon and a new boss in the base game. Now, I played the game, right? I played the game myself, fully beat it, everything. Cannot share any type of details or my opinion on it yet. Make sure to ring the notification bell so you can see my content once the embargo lifts for Soul Hackers 2. I'll be glad to share my opinion on the channel. But in the meanwhile, all I can say is this content is not cut story content. It's additional content. I want you guys to compare this to something else from another recent game, and that would be Strange Journey Redux. Not the original SMT Strange Journey on DS. I'm talking about the recent re-release of Strange Journey on Nintendo 3DS, being Strange Journey Redux. In that game, they forced in a new character, Alex, right? Everyone loves Alex, right? Okay, maybe not, but it's a new character in the game and also a new dungeon. If you play Strange Journey Redux, you get Alex and the DLC and the new dungeon included in the game. That's new content. If you play the game, to be honest, most Strange Journey fans, the original one, they're gonna say, Alex feels forced. She just feels forced into the game. And I have a feeling, reading all the details about the Lost Numbers new DLC from Soul Hackers 2, and I'm just getting so many vibes from that new dungeon in Redux and Alex as a character. I have a strong feeling that this is exactly what this is all about. Does that mean I accept and I praise that practice? Far from it. All I want to say is, if you play the game, I absolutely am 100% confident that you're not going to feel like you missed something. On the other hand, if this was part of the main game, it would probably feel added on top of it. The DLC isn't out. People who got the review copy, we don't have the DLC either, okay? So I don't know. This is just speculation on my hand, but I'm gonna be honest, I've been reading all the articles online, and all that I'm getting from them is that this is just additional content. So if you like the game, you want more, you can get access to that. Potentially something like SMT5, right? With the Fiends from Nocturne and Demi-Fiend as a secret boss at the end. You never felt while playing SMT5 that you were lacking that content. It feels like content that was added afterwards. So in my mind, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I'll be buying the Lost Numbers DLC and I'll feel decent about it. Would I prefer it to be in the same game? Don't forget that I spent $500 on that game, so absolutely I would prefer that. But at the same time, I don't feel that I'm getting robbed as the other DLCs are giving me the feeling of, right? This is just my opinion on the topic. It's been on my mind. I absolutely wanted to get this out there. Guys, please drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic. Are you also thinking something similar to me? Are you super mad? What is your train of thoughts in terms of the Soul Hackers 2 DLC? I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. I have a lot of great content coming on the channel as well. Make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.